Hi guys, since I left from Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege because my game is kind of messed up right now, I jumped on the Battlefield 1 open beta and I will be broadcasting this game right now since I got the news that I could broadcast through it. So let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun right now. Accept, of course. Let's go to war, boys. Personalize the experience for you. Wow. What we got here? What we got here? Dice official Rush, United States East 10573 Rush in Sinai Desert. Try Battlefield 1 Conquest. Earn a Battlefield 1 beta dog tag. Learn about the armored train. Pre-order Battlefield 1. Play Battlefield Rush. Winning by playing the objective. Let's get to it, guys. I will not be talking, but I will enjoy the game. Alright, guys?
We have lost objective butter. The enemies are being halted by our artillery barrage. Retreat. Defend the new objectives.
Haydi. Mühimmata ihtiyacım var.
enemy has armed objective apples. We have defused objective. The enemy has armed objective butter.
Bu sıhhi yardım çantasını kullan. O yarayı tedavi et.
Bomba gönderiyorum.
Butter. Used objective apples. The enemy has armed objective apples. We have defused objective apples.
Okay, guys, that seemed like a good, gush rush match. So far, I have learned that the RB button is for requests, and like I used to do in Battlefield 4, the right thumbstick is the so remember, is to run with the knife. The other left bumper is for let me see. I think it was for setting up ideas, requests. I think the right bumper as well is the is tagging an enemy. The left weapon is to throw a grenade. The right is to the left, yeah, the left thumbstick is to aim where we walk around, and the right thumbstick is to aim with your gun. Click it if you need to look at the crosshairs. The left trigger is, I think it's the grenade. I think it was. But let's get to it. We're gonna play some Conquest, my favorite. See how that goes.
We have taken objective butter. We have taken objective apples. lost Objective George. We have lost Objective Charlie. We have lost Objective Butter.
Let's capture that objective!
We have taken Objective George. We have lost Objective Apples. We have taken Objective Duff.
That's it! The position we must capture!
We have lost Objective Duff. We have taken Objective Charlie.
There! That's the objective to capture!
We have lost Objective George. We have taken Objective Apples. We have taken Objective Butter. We are losing Objective Charlie. have lost objective butter. We have taken objective Duff. We have taken objective Freddy. We have lost objective Duff.
Come on, let's capture that objective!
Halfway there, we have the upper hand. We have lost objective Freddy. We have taken objective Duff. We have taken objective butter. We have taken objective Freddy. We are losing objective Charlie. We have lost objective Freddy. We are losing objective Charlie. We have taken objective Freddy.
Okay, guys. This this game is pretty impressive. I'm getting used to it now. Earn a Battlefield 1 beta dog tag. Let's see what this is about. Earn a Battlefield 1 beta dog tag. There's more than just all-out war waiting for you in the beta. If you want a Battlefield 1 beta dog tag in Battlefield 1 when it comes out on October 21, you will need to complete an in-game mission. Want it? Well, you need to make sure to rank up to level 15, play on our 14 days, complete those 2 tasks, and you have a Battlefield 1 beta dog tag waiting for you in Battlefield 1. See you on the battlefield. Requires Battlefield 1 for applicable platforms sold separately, internet connection and EA account. Dog tag will be entitled to EA account used in the Battlefield 1 open beta. Limit 1 per EA account. Alright, we're gonna make sure of that. This came out when? Monday, August 29, 2016. Let's learn about the armored train.
Hey guys, Jack here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the armoured train in BF1. Visually it looks awesome and it's just as fun to use, but how is it best to use it, and more importantly, how do you take it out if you come up against it? The train will come in during a game when one team is losing badly enough. Just like in the alpha, if one team is losing by too much of a margin, or if a team say controlled all of the flags, then they would get the assistance of this behemoth. On St. Quentin Scar it was the airship, but on Sinai Desert that role belongs to the armoured train. If it spawns in for your team, just pay attention to the spawn screen and then you can click the train icon to spawn inside it. When inside it there are 6 seats in total, including the driver. So let's talk about how you operate it then. As the driver you can move the train forward and backwards along the track. So you can control where the train is going to be at any one time, but of course you're more limited than the airship because you're governed by the tracks. The good news however is that you pass through flags with the train, so you can be a valuable asset to your team and not just a fragging killing machine. As a driver you'll get an artillery weapon that's very powerful, but it does take some getting used to. You've got a visual viewfinder on your screen to help you aim, but you can also see on the minimap exactly where the shell is going to land. There's kind of a cone of vision there with the red dot, and the red dot is more or less where you'll hit the target. Keep in mind though that if the train is moving fast, that fire isn't going to be as accurate as if you were stationary, of course. Remember, use your minimap, line it up and take out some targets. I even tried to take out a plane with it at one point, which admittedly was a bit optimistic, but I imagine there will be quite a few plane kills on release from the driver's seat, but of course the other guns on the train include cannons and anti-air weapons. Other than the driver, there are another 5 seats for teammates, and using the light machine guns and cannons on the side, especially to kill enemies when you're passing through a cap radius, is very useful. Like I said before, you can capture both the D and A points with the armoured train as you pass through both. The problem of course though is that you're much more of a bigger target if you stop, and keeping on the move with the train is probably a better idea. Tanks, mines, horses and planes, they'll all be gunning for you, and you're a big enough target as it is, so staying in the same place too long probably isn't too smart. As I just mentioned, mines are a valid way of taking out the train. The assault class can equip them, and if you've got a few people putting them down on the track, it can take out the train very fast. So you've got to be very mindful as the driver of what's in front of you. Airplanes though, I think that's where the real damage can be done to the train. A few attack planes with either the rockets or the tank buster package can do immense damage to the train, and it's a pretty hard target to miss. If you're on the receiving end of an armoured train, focus fire on it, use AT rocket guns, use tanks, use planes, use everything you can to take it out as quickly as possible, because this thing can output some real big damage. And that's all for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this little overview of the armoured train in the BF1 beta. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed the video, do give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Pre-order Battlefield 1. So there's a Battlefield 1 Standard Edition. There's a Battlefield Early Enlister Deluxe Edition, and there's a Battlefield 1 Ultimate Edition. Pre-order and get Heli Fighter Pack containing theme item inspired by Heroic Harlem Hellfighter Infantry Regiment 7 days earlier to the map Battlefield 1 Giant Shadow, coming in December 2016. Pause the video, you need to, guys, if you want to read the rest. Alright. Okay, let's see what we have next. Play Battlefield 1 Rush. Rush. Let's try that.
We have armed objective butter. The enemy has defused objective butter. Return to the combat area. Return to the combat area. objective butter. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing. Attack the new objectives.
Let's go! Time to move! Got a plan, Sergeant. What's orders, Sergeant? Run now! Get up!
We have armed objective Irish. We have taken out objective apples.
It's good of you.
We have taken out objective butter. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
Look, there, the scout.
Attack the new objectives.
Let's destroy the objective. Destroy the objective!
We have armed objective butter. We have taken out objective apples. We have armed objective butter. We have taken both objectives. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
Are we moving? Move it, move it!
Return to the combat area. Attack the new objectives.
Okay, now we move.
We have armed objective butter.
Raybon! Grab that ammunition! Ammo! Pick it up!
We have taken out objective butter. armed objective apples. The enemy has defused objective apples. We have armed objective apples. The enemy has defused objective apples.
Nice one, son.
We have armed objective apples.
Now we're gonna watch the winning by playing the objective.
While the possibilities are nearly limitless in Battlefield, once you understand the classes and how you can contribute as an individual to your squad, it's important to learn how to play the objective and do it. And that doesn't just mean aimlessly wandering onto the objective and getting yourself killed. Each class and vehicle has specific roles, and each of those have different equipment and loadouts within it that allow you to even further specialize and synergize benefits with your squad. At the basic level, start by choosing an objective to focus on. That could be the one you're closest to or something that your squad leader has marked. depending on your transportation and distance, as well as what the map currently looks like, will help you make that decision. If an enemy has too large of a presence on an objective, it might be worth it to switch to a less populated one. But if you have a bomber or heavy tank, you might be able to make it rain fire on them or blast them out of the buildings. Look for a counter to what the enemy forces are using. The maps are so huge, there's usually some way around where you can get a flank or devastate the enemy with some well-placed dynamites or a cavalry charge. One of the cornerstone pieces in Battlefield is Conquest, and it's featured in the beta. There's objectives marked across the map which you'll need to travel to and stand within the radius of. You'll then capture it and need to defend the points as your team racks up score over time for holding them. Use the map to gauge where your teammates are positioned, and opposed to that, where the enemies are. Once you capture a flag, plan out your next move, or maybe even stay and defend it if enemies are already coming in. On Sinai Desert, Echo Flag is very far away down at the very south of the map, and often is a free objective to take. Grab a horse or some other mode of transportation and secure it whenever you can. It's also often easier to maintain the control of the flag closest to your own base because you could spawn so close to it and your main deployment never changes. It also usually means that it's less populated though once other objectives are captured because people want to get right into the battle. This often leaves that flag open for capture if you can flank around on the enemies. In Rush, there's a designated offense trying to arm and blow up explosives on 2 objectives, and defense trying to hold them off until time runs out or they run out of respawns. On offense, you generally will want to choose vehicles that are a bit more nimble, allowing you to get to the objective faster and get that arm. If you're an infantryman, it's your job to get the arm and to assist in taking out the other vehicles to allow the push. If you're a bit more of a stealthy player, you can try and get around them for a flank attack to destroy their cannons and open the door for your vehicles to push, even using cavalry to swing around the outside of the map, coming around behind and slicing them up. On defense, you'll want to always keep an eye on the objective to stop players from arming it. Snipers can be very valuable, especially at the beginning, to pick off the early players, but the tanks are going to be your biggest concern. Manning the cannons will be critical to taking out the enemy vehicles, and on defense, you can now activate the objectives in order to call in an artillery strike to rain fire upon the enemy. You earn huge score bonus for contributing to the win of the game by playing the objectives, so stay alert to the map indicators, play your role, and win the game. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Stone Mountain 64 for Battlefield Boot Camp.
So there you have it, guys. This is the Battlefield 1 open beta. The next video we'll do is going on Conquest and probably get myself to rank 15. Yep. Yeah, we'll go to rank 15 on Conquest, and then we get here for probably rank 20. I'm happy I got the beta, guys. So feel free to comment, subscribe on my YouTube channel, Handsome Good Guy 4520. I'll keep on playing this game again. Alright, guys?